You're watching Ismula TV. If you're watching this on Twitch, welcome streamers, welcome viewers. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm here to walk you through College Football 27 recruiting, rebuilding a one-star program. This year, it's Sacramento State. Stingers up. First thing you want to do is go into hire staff and manage blueprint. For me, I'm going to focus on recruit and retain. What does this do? This will update CPU managed behavior when set to auto and suggested percentage to focus on securing the best high school talent via recruit NIL and support staff. CPU, you know what to do. Now, the archetype that I went with for this coach is also recruiter. We have 175 upgrades coach skills. So go right into recruiter and get to upgrading. Now, if you also pre-order the game, you unlocked the Rainmaker archetype. It's free and it's included. We're going to start there. Deal maker. Increase recruiting influence from NIL offers. 100%. In a different file, I upgraded all four of these right away. The second one, budget booster, increased Dynasty points from school grades. Every time a grade for your school goes up, you'll get increased Dynasty points, which will help your XP along with your coach rewards as well. Third, staying power, increased NIL offer impact on risk of leaving. First year head coach, I know a lot of players are going to be in that portal wanting to transfer. And the fourth, contract incentives, increased Dynasty points from AD expectation goals. Now, before I upgrade anything else, make sure you run over to AD if you wanted to upgrade that and see what those expectations are to see if you can upgrade them now or take care of them later. Make a bowl game in the next 5 seasons, not priority. Sign at least one 3-star recruit or better this season. That's his priority. Win more conference games than last year. Conference wins remaining 1. So yeah, we can definitely upgrade that because we're going to definitely want to sign a 3-star program, a 3-star athlete for sure. And we win 2 conference games, we're already in the green. So let's head back over to the coach abilities and we're going to go ahead and upgrade AD expectations since we know we can hit 2 out of 3 this season and hopefully in the upcoming weeks. Risk of leaving, we'll wait till later on when we get closer to the end of the season, or at least halfway through. Dynasty points from my school grades, I would say towards the end of the season as well. We'll see how things progress. Now, before you set up recruiting board and scout, go back to upgrade coach skills and go ahead and go into recruiter and upgrade the positions that matter most to you. What's going to be your priority this year? What you can do is you can take a peek and see what the team needs are. You have to pay attention to this, folks, because it's going to save you time, energy, and top right corner of the screen, hours. We only have 350 hours to start with, 505 NIL remaining. We're gonna get into that. Looks like we need 1 quarterback, 4 guards, 2 tackles, 5 edge rushers. So for me, I've seen enough. 6 linebackers, some DBs. So big priority is going to be quarterback, offensive line, and defense. So every year for me, it's a huge emphasis on the offense. So I have to go into recruiter and upgrade my offensive line. Offensive line take less time to fully scout? Yes. Increase chances to sway offensive linemen? Please. Increase starting interest from offensive linemen? Yes. The fourth one, offensive lineman transfers are more interested. Not too worried about the portal right now. That'd be more for the offseason. Quarterbacks take less time to fully scout, 100%. As you can see, there's a big need for linebackers. They take less time to fully scout. Yes, please. We have some needs for DBs, not too much. Increased chance to sway linebackers. Yes. Defensive line, take less time to fully scout. Yes. And I have 20 left. Defensive line, I'm going to say for increased chance to sway defensive linemen Increased chance to sway quarterbacks. Or should I put 1 on DB? Less time to fully scout. I could spread it out. I will probably do. Let's go quarterback. I only need 1, so let's put our eggs in that basket there and try to maximize it. And this is like I said, this is a strategy you can use, but this for me is really it's built to work. It's built to work. It's built to last. It's built for you to have success right away. Okay. Now, step 1, we're going to set up the recruiting board fresh. I'm going to give it to you live and fresh here on this video. Okay. First thing you want to do, ignore the recommendations from the game. Look at all this. They're going to tell you to go get 1 stars who are the bottom of the barrel. We're not going to do that. Okay. If you know me, or if you're like me, we want the best talent in the country, right? Yes. But this year, it's all about the NIL. I know. It sucks. It's what the current landscape of college football is. If you want me, pay me. But listen up, ladies and gentlemen. There are athletes out there that don't care about NIL or are not expecting NIL. I'm here to show you how to find them. There are athletes who are not looking for much NIL. They just want a scholarship, an opportunity to play, and to be great. That's the team you want to build. So we're still going to trust this process, and we're still going to go through the step-by-step guide. Okay, let me take a look here. We're going to filter it by NIL first. We have 1 5-star quarterback that could be interested, who's open, but he wants $405 in NIL. We're going to call it just dollars for now to keep it simple. That's way too much money. That's 90% of what I have. No. You have to ask yourself, is Larry McCown worth the majority of my NIL? I'm here to tell you folks, he is not. 4-star, moving on. Okay? Now, 285 is a little bit high, on the cusp, but I only need 1 quarterback. And sometimes all it takes is 1 good quarterback to change the trajectory of your program. So, but right now it looks like there's only 4-star quarterbacks who would be interested in coming here. 5'11" dual threat, kind of short. 6'5" pocket passer, sounds absolutely perfect. 6-foot dual threat, you know me, I love to take a chance on him. 6-foot pure runner, no thank you. Okay, but 6'5" pocket passer, 285. If I'm going to build a team around a player, yeah, I'll go a little bit above my budget, which is about $250 or so, to offer him and see if he wants to come here. Now, it's a completely different profile, so the names here might not be exactly the same as my actual live stream file that I'm working with and that I'm actually playing through with you guys, but it's the same exact format, same formula, same strategy. Trust the process. Now we're going to move over to offensive tackle. Same deal. Okay. Trust the process. We're going to filter by NIL. We got to get who we can afford. 360. I would love to have Tyler on my team. He just costs too much money. 4-star, 260. That's still too much. That means I'll be offering my quarterback and my offensive tackle, and I won't have any other NIL available for the rest of my roster. Not realistic. But we are going to try to get at least 1 3-star. We already went in and put our chips on our 4-star quarterback. Now the next goal is to try to get at least 1 3-star quarterback, 3-star athlete for each position that you can afford. Okay, let's be realistic. So now we have a situation here. We have some 3-star athletes, and look at the NIL, 60. Okay, for a 1-star program, 3-star, 2-star is still good, but 3-star is really good. Okay, Now we're going to go ahead and look at the target. Okay, who's available? If you filter by target, it's just going to show you who's available. You filter by rank, it's going to give you the top 3-star available student athlete at that position. And we have a 6'6", 300-pound, well-rounded offensive tackle, Isaiah Bigsby from Pensacola, Florida. Now, my pipeline that I set is South Florida. Okay, you have to make sure you understand this. If you make any changes to the offense or the defense, your playing style and the student athletes fit for your program will matter. Okay, and also will affect your current roster for student athletes who will be at risk of transferring. But I think 145 is not bad. We might be able to afford that. It's a little high, but we might be able to make that work. I'm going to filter by NIL one more time, and it looks like you have some student athletes who are less expensive and who still check the box. Now, what's that box? Offensive line, for me, you have to be over 300 pounds, period. So I'm going to start small with 6'6", 306 for 60. 292 is too undersized. Okay, we're looking for 300 pounds. And it looks like it's starting to get above $100. Okay. And now, if I go back over to top ranked, I did have an athlete here that's 6'4", 317 pounds from a pipeline state in California. If there's anyone that I'm going to spend a little bit extra dollar for, it's someone from a pipeline state. Okay. Now I have my 2 tackles, but just in case things get a little dicey, let's go ahead and filter by NIL for 2 stars. We got a ton of options. Maybe have some folks that are over 300 pounds. But since it's 2-star, now let's go for the highest ranking. We're still going to find student athletes who are affordable and not expecting much. Look at that. 0 NIL. That means if I offer any NIL for the student athlete, they are probably going to be elated, super excited, and quick to commit. Okay, so I'm going to add 1, maybe 2 2-stars to the mix just to see how their stats compare to my current 3-stars who I'm going to be investing more NIL into. Moving on to offensive guard. Trust the process, same step by step. No 5-star offensive guards. 4-star, we're going to filter by NIL. 235, too expensive. 3 stars. We have some 5s there. Let's see if we filter by top rank. Okay, 135. We already put it on the exterior part of our line with the tackles. So we're going to drop down to most affordable 3 stars who are still check the box. 314 pounds, 317. We need 4. We got 304. And look at this. They're not expensive. $5. Okay, $5 for NIL. That is very good. And now I can go probably down a little bit more. Just look at this, 323 pounds. And I didn't have to spend over $5. Okay, that's amazing. That's a deal. That's a steal. Now, hopefully we can find some gems and then I'll bust. But we'll see that here shortly. Okay, let's move on to edge rusher. Same thing. Start with the 5. Okay, you gotta aim high, miss small, right? Ooh, I know he's from a pipeline, but he's too expensive. 3-star NIL. One other thing you can do when you get down to 3 stars and 2 stars, you can also filter. Don't be afraid to do so by pipeline states. Okay, you may have to toggle a couple times. Okay, pipeline states are probably going to commit a lot quicker. You can also go by interest level. Okay, see who already has you in their top 5. See who already has you in their top 3. Okay, so this is also another tool that you can use. You can go target to see who's available, top ranked, position doesn't really matter, NIL, who's affordable, pipeline. It's going to make your job a lot easier. Okay, and interest level to see who's available, who has us top 3, top 5, and from a pipeline state. So for edge rusher, I'm going to do a little bit of both now. Okay, NIL first. We got some 6'6", 245. I'm going to put 1 on the board already, which is $30, not bad. Now from a pipeline state, 130, a little expensive. $100 also a little bit expensive. Interest level, got nobody really interested. Okay, so we probably got to move down to, let's go back to NIL one more time, and I'll probably just take some affordable 3 stars. Since we need 5, I'll target a couple of these. Whoever's 6'4", 6'5". 50's kind of expensive, so I'm gonna just do 2 of those. And let me get some 2 stars. How about from a pipeline state? Okay, 6'5", 236 edge setter. He's a JUCO transfer. I like that. Looking good, and he's not expecting any NIL money. Another one here. 6'2" is a little short. For a speed rusher, I would want him to be a little taller. How about interest level? 6'6", here you go. I'm not really worried about the rank. Just want to know if he could play. 6'6", 230. And then I'm probably going to go after one more 3-star. Let's see who's the most affordable and tallest 3-star that I can afford. Under 50, under 50. Nobody in the 50. Nah, this guy right here. He could be someone of interest for me. 6'6", 287. Yeah, it's big body out there. I'll take my chances. Outside linebacker. And keep in mind too, ladies and gentlemen, folks, the 2 stars and the 1 stars that they want you to go after will still be available later on in the season. Okay, don't be scared to go after the higher star prospects, regardless of what program you're rebuilding. Just understand, you want to maximize and put as much talent on your recruiting board as possible based on hours and NIL money. Okay, we're outside linebacker, 4-star, too expensive, 3-star. Look at this. Look at this affordability right here. 6'2", that's a good height. Can I get 6'4"? Let's go. Any more? 60. Ooh, okay. Hey, it's worth it for 60. If I got all these $5 outside linebackers, I don't even need to go for 2 stars at all. Just be over 6 feet. 6'2". 5'11" is a little undersized for me. Okay, I'm gonna check out a 2-star, and then we're gonna go by NIL. Let's see where we have a pipeline here. He's 5'11" though. Okay, let's see who else enters our pipeline. 5'11" again. 6'3", perfect. 6'3" from a pipeline state, 2-star linebacker, and we're gonna see how his stats compare to the 3 stars. You'd be shocked. Sometimes they're not that far off. Okay, this is what people say about them. Okay, now when we scout them, they're gonna have an opportunity to see what we say about them. Same thing for Mike. We're starting with 5. Okay, we gotta look forward to the future, because we might not be able to afford them now. It doesn't mean we won't ever be able to afford them down the road. Okay, you gotta play the long game, not the short game. 3 stars. Here we go. Now we're in business. We need 3 Mike linebackers. 6'2", 25. Okay, I know things are gonna start to get a little bit dicey now. $5 for Texas. I'll do one more 3-star here, and then I'll go 2-star. Pipeline State, 5'11". Okay, let's see pipeline. Oh, I got 2. 5'11" again. He's locking us out. All right, how about the top rank 2-star then? The tallest. How about who's tall? 6'1", 6'2". Not much tall Mike linebackers. So I'll do 6'2" right here from California. Keep it in the state. Might help our chances. DBs. Where my corners at? 5 stars. How you doing? Too expensive. 4 stars. You might get lucky. You never know. 3-star. Look at that. $10. $10. Top ranked 3-star. $155. Okay. Most affordable. $10. And he's 6'2". Now let's see if there's anybody from a pipeline state that's also affordable. $70, a little pricey. How about interest level? Okay, here we go. Yeah, still expensive. All right, so we're gonna go to. I'm probably gonna go back to NIL. Let's do another one. 15, 6'3" defensive back, and 6'2". I mean, I don't think I need to start with 2-star yet. I mean, I can if I want to. 6'1" bump and run. I'll probably just use one for evaluation. But that's it. I have another one here from a pipeline state. He's 6'1". There you go. And then we're going to go with free safety. All we need is one. 5-star, way too expensive. 4-star. 3-star. Trust the process for every position. You don't want anyone falling through the cracks here. Who is the tallest, most affordable? 6'2". Okay, so I got a hybrid. 2 hybrids and a box specialist from Mississippi. Ooh, he's 16th in the state. From Hawaii, might help our chances closer to home. And then last but not least, a fullback. I never recruit them this early, but it's a different game. Usually the highest they go is 3-star anyway, and they're not asking or offering, they're not expecting much for NIL. So you can filter by top ranked, kind of land at the same spot. Blocking, that's what we need, just someone who can block. All right, so just focusing on team needs. Look at the board, okay? We're going a little bit over. Okay, I need 3 Mike linebackers, went for 3. 6 O linebackers, went for 6. The positions where there's more than what the team needs, like cornerback and tackle, we're using 2 stars as a measuring stick, okay? The game is going to recommend me 1 stars. I'm not going to be recruiting any 1 stars, not unless I have to, and even if I do, I still won't recruit them, okay? I'm going to go for the highest star available, which is 5, if I can afford it. I can't, work my way down to 4. If that's still too expensive, work my way down to 3. If I want to land a 4-star, I have to make sure that they are worth it, and it has to be in a vital position like the quarterback that we can build around, okay? Now, the 2 stars are still going to be there down the road later in the season. So it's in your best interest to aim high and target those top recruits early to give yourself the best bang for your buck, okay? Time well spent, and also make history for your program. Now, the quarterback, it's early. The season hasn't started yet, so I don't think we can even offer him yet. We're just doing scouting. And honestly, at the end of the day, he's a 4-star recruit. I'm not even going to scout him. I'm not. I'll do it for the sake of this video, but I already know he's that dude, okay? And it's not just that, but if we get any 4-star to commit, that's a win for our program. Let's be honest. All right, let's go to positions that really matter, okay, that can make or break a season. Okay, now we have 2 3-star tackles and 2 2-star tackles. I think we only need, how many was it? 2? Okay, so we only need 2 tackles. All right, now he is expecting 60 NIL and 145. Interesting. Okay, so let's go for the guy who in the middle. Let's go 60 from Hawaii. Let's scout him fully, okay? And also by doing the recruiter track, it's going to take these guys less time to scout, okay? So it only took 20 hours to do that, all right? And now let's go to a 2-star here that's expecting nothing, right? Probably the first kid to be cut. Let's compare him to our 3-star at the top here. So I'm looking for off the rip is run block and pass block. 78, 78. A 79 run block for my 2-star, okay? And a 67 pass block. Okay, not awful. Not awful. I would prefer to have 70 and above as the cutoff. But this is not bad, folks. This is workable. 69 acceleration, 64 impact blocking, okay? Has area of improvement for sure. But pass block power, 79, this is workable, okay? Before I get to the most expensive 3-star, Let's check out the other 2-star. If he's lower, he's going to get cut. If he's higher, he'll stay. 58 pass block. Now comparing apples to apples. 61 awareness, 58. 79 run block, 72. They're pretty similar. Now we're going to take a look at the most expensive 3-star. Would you look at that? Look at this. Are the players worth it? Yes, he has a play action shield. His run block is lower than my 2-star. His run block is a 62. You ask yourself, are you a run first type of team? Are you a pass first type of team? Do you want to rely on the ground game? For me, I know a lot of my work is done in the trenches. You cannot have a 62 run block and expect me to spend 145 NIL. So guess what? He will be removed. Save yourself time and money. I want more guys like Sam. So we're going to star Sam. Okay, consistent. 70 awareness, 70 run block, 73 run block power, 74 and 78. I would take that. And these guys are close. They're very close. The 58 pass block, unfortunately, he checks the height and weight, but that's just way too low. That's just way too low. Can he improve on that? I believe he can, but that's just way too low for me. I'm gonna have to say goodbye. And not that I can offer anybody right now anyway, but since that's the case, I'm gonna go check out one more offensive tackle who's in that Sam range as a 3-star, in that $50 range that we could afford, and see if I could find another 300-pounder. Looks like he's 292, very close. I'm gonna have to put him on there just because he's more affordable. So I might have to sacrifice a few pounds to the offensive line. And if so, I'm going to take a look at one more 2-star then. Don't want to spend too much time here, but it's worth it. Because recruiting takes time to find the right talent. You got to put in the time. I think we just looked at Moran and we said goodbye to him, right? Yeah. There's some more talent, I know it. We're going to find another 300-pounder right here soon. Look at this, 316. All right. This is a great video for you guys to check out. Look at this. All right, 3-star, 65. Once again, that's okay. Pass block is 84. That's good. What's that run block? A 70. We found him. Perfect. Okay, now, last but not least, we're going to compare apples to apples with the 2-stars. Okay, 79 run block and 67. 69, 67, so he'll go. And we'll keep these 3. I'm going to try and push for the 2. Okay, so I got my 2 3-stars. 60 and a 65. And he's got great mental ability. And if one unlocks me out, I can set up for the 2-star and still be a happy camper. All right, offensive guard time now. I got 2 3-star. I have 4 offensive guards here. Not a single person over $5. Did we hit the jackpot? Did we strike gold? Or do we have 4 busts in a row? Let's see. Oh, he found a gem! That's what I'm talking about, folks. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. Star him. Look at this. Affordable, available, mental ability, blocking ability, height and weight. And he's a gem. Oh, 100%. And he only wants 5 NIL. Oh, this is beautiful. Can we strike it again? Okay. Not a gem per se, but 71 pass block, 74 run block. That's amazing. Yes, he will also be starred. Okay, it's my favorite. Okay, 84 pass block. Okay, run block is below 70, but 84 pass block is there. Pass block power. So we're going to compare him to the last one on our board. We found another gem. Look at this. I'm telling you, trust The process, folks. Ismula is here to help. I'm not here to steer you wrong. I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay? And this is an interesting point, though. We need 4 guards, and we currently have 4. 3 have passed the test. 1 is on the chopping block by our standards. I'm not going to get into it right now as far as like, going back and forth, because I have to focus on edge. I only have 140 hours left. So let's see. I know we have 3 3-stars and 2 2-stars. Who's the most expensive 3-star? 50 NIL, 30 and 30. Okay, so I have these 2 guys here. Any pipeline states? Okay, we're going to start with him. Pipeline, not expecting NIL, any NIL. He could be someone who can help us. Okay, this is good. Look at that. A 2-star with 75 tackle. Now he's got a badge already. The natural on gold. Hit power 78. Awareness is super low. So I'm going to have to practice with him a lot. With 66 speed, 80 acceleration. That is pretty good measurables right now. I'm going to compare him to our most expensive edge rusher, who's a 50 right here. Okay, is he worth it? Oh yeah, he is. Okay, but let's compare. 75 tackle, 74. He has a higher tackle. It's by 1, but he has a higher tackle. Okay, don't write off these 2-stars just yet. 80 hit power, 78 hit power. He's only -2 on hit power. Block shedding, 71 block shedding, and 72. So I would absolutely offer this 2-star and save my school a ton of money, okay? But this edge rusher is definitely worth the price of admission, 100%. Let's go for another 2-star here and see what he's talking about. And we'll compare the 2-2-stars. 75 tackle, he has a 78, even higher. These boys want to play. So at this point, I'm pretty convinced that every single one of these edge rushers are the real deal. They're just ready to ball out. Okay? Yeah, they're just good. I don't have to spend too much time. But they're all getting starred because they're really good. Especially pipeline. I'm going to star them as like my top 3. And then the other 3-star 2. And then I'll wait on the final 2-star edge rusher as like a final resort, because 58 strength, he might get cut. I'm not going to lie to you. D tackle, outside linebacker, only have 10 hours left. But I'm going to go with 6'3", 2-star from a pipeline state. 75 tackle and 71 recognition. Off rip. That tells me everything I need to know. He's getting an offer. He's got fan favorite on gold. And that lets me know the rest of his position is probably solid as well. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and advance into next season. Well, not to next season, but to next week. And we're going to see if this works. Okay? Well, you cannot recruit. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just make sure I have it set correct. Just double check my work. As we do in school, recruit and retain. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. All right. Advance. All righty, folks. I'm here for you. Folks, I'm here for you. We know it. We know it. Everybody's going to be in the transfer portal. Expect this, guys. Expect this. It's your first year as coach, okay? Expect. They don't know you. They don't trust you. They're worried about their future, brand exposure. This is just reality, guys. It's reality. You have to come to grips with it. You can't let that scare you. You can't let that shock you. Before you play the game, set up a weekly practice plan, okay? There's been no contact yet, so full practice should not be a problem for anyone. We should all be at full strength. So just go ahead. Look at that. XP is up. Increased composure. Fantastic. Okay. Now we go to recruiting. Okay. Now, here we go. This is where the fun begins. All right. 275 hours. 505. First things first. My quarterback. We know. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Okay, he's a beast. Why not? Okay, offer him a scholarship. Now, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. 285 is what he's expecting. It's going to keep his interest level neutral. Let's see. We increase this a little more. Okay. 345 at 340. Okay, he's expecting 285. If you offer him $340, his interest level goes up 1, and you have only 165 Dynasty points remaining, or NIL money remaining. Okay, what would it take for him to be interested? Literally 430 NIL and leaves you with 75. Okay, you use all your NIL, he still just stays interested +3. Okay, so for what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer him what is expected. You can always change this later, but I'm gonna offer him what he's expecting, nothing anything lower. I'm gonna offer him what he's expecting, and then we're gonna also send the house. He's a 4-star, folks. We only have one shot. 285, what he's expecting. Meet his expectations and send every available resource. Okay, we want to build a team around him. Halfback, not worry about right now. Fullback, not worry about right now. Offensive tackle. And remember, I went ahead and already favorited the positions. So, next up, right tackle, yes. Scholarship. Oh, he's expecting 60. Hang on. Before I do that, we had some gems, right? At left guard, let's offer them first. Let's build that interior. They were very affordable. Look at this. What? Recruiting, offer them. And look at this. All I do is offer 10. Bam! Very interested. Come our way. Okay? And since they're a 3-star gem, I'm not going to send the house, but I'm going to contact family and friends. Yep. I'm going to do that. And search on social media. I'm going to do that. Another gem was here. There he is. Offer scholarship. Oopsies. Yeah. Offer scholarship. We're going to edit that scholarship. Thank God we can change that. Very interested. Perfect. Contact family and friends. Any other gems that were starred? None. Now let's go back to offensive lineman. He's expecting 60, huh? Of the NIL. I mean, that's pretty good for a right tackle. Can't lie to you. And this is a speed rusher. So if he's the only tackle that we have starred, must be for a reason. Wow, 60 is what he's expecting. Not even interested with 70. 90 to get him interested. I'm gonna offer him. He's going 60. I'm gonna do 60 for now. I just want to see. Like I said, you can edit it anytime. I just want to see. We're gonna DM him and search social media. He's not a gem. Guard here, 317 pounds. Very good stat line. He only expecting 5. Look at this. Affordable DM and social media. Edge rusher. What are the numbers? Oh my goodness, amazing. Offer scholarship. He's expecting 30. I'm gonna give him 30. Okay. And 3-star. We're gonna DM and search social media. Another edge rusher here with some badges. Pretty good. He's expecting 30. Or give him 30. And he's not a gem. Another edge rusher. Okay, that's a lot of edge rushers. Let me go. Left tackle is available here. He's 65. Yeah, I'm not sold on him though. How about this one guy right here? We talked about this 2-star, right? 85 acceleration, 88 strength, but the coverage is where he lacks a little bit. He lacks a little bit in coverage. So we're gonna go back to that outside linebacker area, and let's just see a 3-star only is expecting 5. Man covers 69. Compare him to the 2-star 65, 64. Okay. So I probably could have spent my hours a little bit more on outside linebacker, to be honest with you, since I already had the favorites. But that's okay. So what we can do is just adjust this a little bit. If I want to, you can adjust this if you want to a little bit. Favorites, you can take away, well, not from the gym, but you can take away like social media, you know, if you want, just give yourself a little extra hours to scout some of the offense, the outside linebackers. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, the important thing is that you win. You have to win. So he's expecting 5 NIL and 6'4". Play recognition 69. I mean, let's be real, right? I'm gonna offer pretty much all these all these outside linebackers. So let me just stop stalling and let's offer. But he's 6'4", man. I'm gonna offer him first. Wait, what? Oh, I got no hours. Well, that's all right. Let's go find some hours from our favorites. Let's go find some. Right tackle. All I need is 5 to offer a scholarship. Outside linebacker. This is how you make time, guys. This is a little bit of a hack. Okay, if they say you're out of hours, just go make some hours. 6'4". Okay. 79. Offer him NIL. Look at that. 10. He's gonna be interested. This guy's gonna stay with us all season. All we need is $5. I just need 5 hours. 5 hours with you. That's all I need. 5 hours. This is how you go get some hours. Okay. -5. -5 from the players who aren't gems, who you already sent the NIL package to. Okay. Take some of that time off and go put it on a guy. Here, you could want to roll the dice. 6'4", 3-star. I'ma roll it. Oh, he wants 60 though, and that's all I got left. Ooh, he's 6'4", and we haven't scouted him yet. I don't know. I'm nervous. What do you guys think, chat? Let me know on Twitch. Well, he's 6'2", only wants 5. Not scouted. We have a 3-star that is scouted. Once you spend hours on scouting, you can't undo those hours. But if you spend hours on contacting, making contact via social media, DM, contact friends and family, send the house, those hours you can remove and apply them elsewhere. So keep that in mind. If you scout, you can't get those hours back. But making contact, you can. So last but not least, we're going to go back to favorites and see if there's any more. Okay, there's some people here who we scouted, but we have not made contact with. So we've literally been removing a DM from a player just to offer someone else. Which, listen, at the offense, at the outside linebacker position, could work in our favor. I'm really not opposed to it. But these guys got a lot of badges. He doesn't, but these stats, these attributes are just really good. So you have to be realistic. If you have a core, right now this is my core group. Quarterback, O-line, D-line. Okay? NIL and contact. Okay? At this point in time, I have 5 hours left. I can either decide to offer someone blind or offer someone in this favorite list. And if I'm going to choose between someone who's not scouted and someone who is scouted and starred, I'm probably going to choose this area here. We have another edge rusher who has great attributes, has badges, a will linebacker, 6'3" from a pipeline. He's a 2-star. He's probably going to commit. Or a 3-star who wants everything we have left and technically we can't afford right now. Well, he's not gonna get it. The will linebacker from a pipeline state. I mean, this would be big. He's a 2-star though. Or another 2-star. Or we can say, hey, how about we roll the dice on another 6'4" outside linebacker who we can scout at a later time to see if he's worth the NIL, but offer him now and give him all the NIL we have left. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that deal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal, right, folks? That's a great deal. Now we're going to see if it works.
And we got our first recruit to commit! It's the hometown kid! Tyrone Trahan. 3-star out of San Mateo, California. The right side edge rusher. Let's go. Say it ain't so. Thank you, bro, for believing in the Hornets. Hashtag Stingers up, baby. Yes, sir. Oh. The 4-star quarterback, Dwayne Bracco from Florence, Alabama, has verbally committed. Now we know we can't get too excited, yo. We can't get too excited, yo, because you know it has to be a hard commit, right? But he has verbally committed. Next we gotta wait for that hard commit till he's told the nation that he's going and that he wants to play for Sacramento State. But we gotta wait for that hard commitment. But it still don't take away from what it is, kid. I gotta add commit. But this is crazy, yo. We making history, bro. Let's go, baby. We got ourselves a 4-star in year 1. Love to see it. Another one? 3-star Mike linebacker, Omari Daniel. Let's go. Keep them coming, folks. Sign that line. We got the verbal. Another one. Hey, 3-star right guard, hard committed, Muhammad. Hang on, give me some time. Out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to say Muhammad put in work. That's what I'm going to say our last name is. Muhammad put in work. You know what I'm saying? Akbokowuruk. Muhammad Akbokowuruk. Akbokowuruk, man. Put in work, man. What's your MO? He said, I put in work, coach. Muhammad Okbokowuruk, man. Welcome to Sacramento State. Welcome to Hornets Nation. Stingers up, baby. We up right now. Let's go. This is huge. Huge for our program. Huge for our fan base. I mean, we still have everybody and their mama want to transfer. But control what you can control, man. Control what you can control. Look at this. Look at this. Ahead of Colorado. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We beat out Texas Tech, man. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir, bro. Look at these dudes. He's a gem. 3-star gem. He's going from New York to Cali. Listen, I can relate to that. I told him we met. When I met with him and his family, I let him know. I was like, listen, you won't be the only one that has moved coast to coast. I've done it. Born and raised in New York City, man. Living in San Diego, California. This is what we do, baby. We make them moves. If we know anything about New Yorkers, we make moves. Oh, I'm so excited. Listen, we still got so many people want to transfer. Oh my goodness. I don't know how in the world we're going to overcome this, but we're going to do our absolute best. This is going to be crazy. I need everybody in that transfer portal to hit me up because Lord knows I'm going to need help. And we're finally ranked. I'm going to have to change this title. Thank you, committee. It took us 10 weeks, folks. Technically 11 weeks because I put on week 0. After 11 weeks of football, Sacramento State Hornets are finally in the top 25. I mean, if I update this title, appreciate it, Gems. It's going to be so long. Breaking news, Sacramento State finally ranked in the top 25. Sacramento State up for the Heisman Trophy. Sacramento State signs a 4-star recruit. Sacramento State adds 2 more 3-stars to their roster for the upcoming season. It's up right now. We hope it's stuck right now. I ain't worried about the projections right now. I'm just worried about the fact that we are in the top 25 right now. Put some respect on our name. Ahead of Colorado, ahead of Kansas State, ahead of Arizona, ahead of Missouri. Sac State 10-0 on the season. You watch the Ismula TV on Twitch. We finna get busy, y'all. You stay tuned for more to come. Peace.